Have you ever felt like giving up because someone you trusted turned out to be the one holding you back? Maybe it's when they convince everyone else you were the problem, or when they use your vulnerability against you. Perseverance isn't just about enduring, it's about transforming your patience into power. Save this video for those challenging moments when you need strength.
It's time to break free, heal your soul, and rise like a phoenix.
When facing a narcissist in any arena, whether personal or legal, your greatest weapons are patience and strategic preparation. Many believe that fighting back immediately is the answer, but the true power often lies in thoughtful documentation and calculated resilience. Today, we are exploring how patience becomes your shield, documentation becomes your sword, and resilience becomes your strategy. Whether you are at the beginning of your journey or in the midst of the storm, this insight will help you navigate with strength and purpose. Affirmations: I'm not merely surviving, I'm strategically preparing for my victory. There was never a moment I felt like giving up, but the manipulation, the lies, and the sheer unfairness were almost unbearable. I craved justice, yet often felt so far out of reach. Even in those darkest moments, something inside me refused to let go. I had to keep going, not just for myself, but for my family and for the truth. If you are feeling that same hopelessness right now, I want you to know this: you are not alone. Justice may feel distant, but it's not impossible. You have the strength to push forward, even when it feels like the odds are stacked against you. When dealing with a narcissist, it's important to understand this: they don't give up easily. Their perseverance takes on a destructive form designed to break you down. They will stop at nothing to drain your resources, your time, money, and energy. They will draw out battles for as long as they can, hoping you will collapse under the weight of it all. But their persistence isn't a sign of strength, it's a sign of fear. Narcissists know that the only way to maintain their control is to outlast you, to make you feel like fighting back isn't worth it. They use intimidation, financial strain, and endless manipulations to wear you down. They want you to feel trapped, powerless, and isolated. Here's the truth: they don't want you to realize. Perseverance works both ways. Every time you refuse to give up, every time you document their lies or call out their tactics, you gain power. For 2 years, I stayed quiet, gathering evidences, audio, video, text. While they thought that they were winning, they didn't see my strength growing from behind the scene. Even when I faced a 10-month court case on my own, I kept going. Why? Because I knew that justice would prevail, that the truth would speak louder than their lies. And it did. Narcissists may be relentless, but their tactics are fragile. Their lies unravel under the weight of your perseverance. They want you to believe that the odds are stacked against you. But as long as you hold on to the truth, they can't truly win. Say this with me: I trust that the truth will reveal itself, and I have the strength to see this through. Practical tips: a clear guide to protecting yourself. The journey of overcoming a narcissist requires more than just endurance. It demands strategic thinking and systematic action. Let me share the comprehensive approach that can transform your challenge into triumph. Number 1, foundation. Strategic documentation. Your documentation becomes your shield of truth. Create a systematic approach that protects every piece of evidence. Create a structured digital filing system with dated text message screenshots, email correspondence chain, financial transaction records, incident reports and timeline. Okay? Witness statements and supporting documents. Some of the essential actions: maintain 3 separate backups, use secure cloud storage, keep detailed chronological records. This involves date and time of every interaction, What exactly was said or done? Who was present? Potential witnesses. Location of the incident. Your immediate response. Any subsequent actions taken. Related documentation such as texts, emails, photo. Preserve original file formats. Document changes in your well-being. Here's what we mean. Create a daily log that records physical health changes such as headache, sleep disturbance, appetite changes, okay? Emotional responses to interaction, anxiety attack, depression episode, okay? Medical visit, and professional consultation. Medication needed due to stress, impact on work performances or daily activities, changes in children behavior or well-being if applicable. Okay. Affirmations. Each documented truth strengthen my position and secure my future. If these documentation strategies resonate with you, subscribe to join me every week for more detailed insight on building your case. Let's continue with something equally crucial. Number 2, financial fortification. Financial independence becomes your foundation for freedom. Build your financial security through immediate action. Open separate, secure accounts. Document all shared assets. Track every financial interaction. Build an emergency fund. Monitor credit reports monthly. Encompasses of downloading monthly statement from all credit bureaus. Checking for unauthorized account or inquiries. Documenting any suspicious financial activities. Saving copies of credit reports with timestamp. Recording any changes in credit score. Noting any joint account or shared liability. Tracking any attempts to open new credit lines. Secure copies of essential financial documentation. Affirmations. I'm taking control of my financial destiny with wisdom and determination. Number 3, digital security shield. Your digital presence requires careful protection. Update all your password and security questions. Enable two-factor of authentication. Scan devices for tracking software. Create secure communication channel. Regular evidence backups. Use encrypted messaging platforms. Affirmations. My digital boundaries are impenetrable and secure. Share this video with someone who needs these strategies today. Number 4, mastering patience and strategic silence. Transform patience from waiting into winning. Respond deliberately, never reactively. Consider timing in all communication. Consult before major decision. Maintain consistent routine. Okay. Practice emotional regulation. Document provocative behaviors. Affirmation. My patience is my power. My silence is my strength. Number 5, emotional resilience building. Your emotional well-being becomes your foundation. Establish regular therapy sessions. Join survivor support groups. Create daily self-care rituals. Maintain trusted friendship. Practice grounding techniques. Keep a healing journal. Affirmations. I nurture my spirit and honor my healing journey. Number 6, legal preparation framework. Build your legal fortress methodically. Research relevant legal rights. Organize chronological evidence. Create clear event timeline. Prepare concise summary that include brief overviews of significant events, bullet point timeline of important incidences, summaries of financial transactions or changes, list of witnesses and their potential testimonies, key points from each piece of evidence, patterns of behavior you have noticed, impact statements for legal proceeding. Track all legal correspondence. that involve saving all communications with lawyers, recording dates and time of court appearances, documenting all legal advice received, keeping copies of all court filing, noting deadline and important dates, maintaining records of legal expenses, saving proof of all document submission, document case-related expenses, affirmations. I'm prepared and protected in my pursuit of justice. Number 7, safety network construction. Create your circle of safety. Identify safe spaces and contexts. Establish emergency code words. Develop multiple escape routes. Share location with trusted allies. Prepare emergency resources. Build supportive relationships. Affirmation: my safety network grows stronger each day. Number 8, recognizing and deflecting manipulation. Stay alert to manipulation attempts, love bombing gesture, false promises of change, selective memory tactic, financial manipulation, emotional blackmail. Okay, what you can do to counter with is to maintain boundaries, documented communication, support team consultation, pattern recognition, strategic responses. Affirmations: I see through manipulation and stand firm in my truth. These strategies work together to create your comprehensive protection system. Each component strengthens the other, building an unshakable foundation for your journey forward. Affirmation: I am strategic in action, patient in process, and unwavering in purpose. My preparation ensures my protection, and my persistence guarantees my peace. My journey from solitude to strength. What does it feel like to stand alone against a storm? For 10 months, I lived that reality. Every morning, I walked into court by myself, facing a team of opposing lawyers while carrying nothing but truth and determination in my hand. The voices of doubt were constant companions. Give up, they say. You can't afford this fight. It's not worth it. These weren't just whispers from strangers. They came from experts, from people who should have known better. But they didn't know what I knew: the power of documented truth and unwavering persistence. Every night, I would return home to meticulously organize evidence, prepare responses, and strengthen my case. This wasn't just a legal battle. It was a fight for my dignity, my future, and my truth. The weight of standing alone was heavy, but my determination to seek justice was heavier. Affirmation: I'm stronger than any challenge before me. My truth cannot be silenced. The narcissistic tactics were relentless. They tried everything: manipulation, intimidation, even attempts to exhaust my resources. But here's what they didn't understand. When you are fighting for truth, exhaustion becomes fuel. Every attempt to break my spirit only reinforced my resolve. Then, after 10 months of solitary struggle, something shifted. Two remarkable lawyers stepped forward, seeing what others had missed: the strength of my case, the power of my evidence, and the legitimacy of my fight. Their arrival wasn't just about legal representation. It was validation of every sleepless night, every careful documentation, every moment I chose to persist when giving up seems easier. Affirmation: my persistence attracts the right support at the right time. Today, standing here, I want you to understand something crucial. Your breaking point isn't the end. It's often the moment just before the breakthrough. The narcissist wants you to quit because your persistence is their greatest threat. Your careful documentation, your quiet strength, your unwavering patience. These are the weapons they fear most. This journey isn't over, but it has taught me something invaluable. Justice doesn't always arrive on our timeline, but it does arrive. Every piece of evidence you gathered, every truth you document, every day you choose to persist, these are not just actions. They are building blocks of your eventual victory. Let's say this together. I trust in the power of my evidence. I believe in the strength of my persistence. I know that my truth will prevail. I'm not just surviving, I am preparing to thrive. If my story connects with your journey, consider subscribing. Each week, we'll explore more strategies for navigating this path with strength and purpose. A message of hope. To you, who's fighting this battle right now, I understand the weight of standing alone. The sleepless nights, the moment of doubt, the exhaustion that seep into your bones. I walked that path, and I want you to hear something important. Your strength isn't measured by how quickly you win, but by your willingness to keep going when everything feels impossible. Each piece of evidence you gather, each boundary you maintain, each moment you choose patience over reaction, these are not just actions. They are steps towards your freedom. Remember this, the universe has a way of responding to persistent truth. When I stood alone for those 10 months, I couldn't see the light ahead, but justice was working silently, preparing a path I couldn't yet see. Your journey may feel endless now, but beneath the surface, your persistence is creating ripples of change. There will be days when giving up seems easier than going on. In those moments, hold on to this truth. We have already survived every single difficult day before this one. You are not just enduring, you are gathering strength, building wisdom, and preparing for your breakthrough. The narcissist's greatest fear is your persistence. They count on your exhaustion, but they underestimate your resilience. Your quiet determination is more powerful than their loud manipulation. Your documented truth is stronger than their crafted lies. So tonight, when the weight feels too heavy, remember, you are not alone in this fight. Your story matters. Your truth deserves to be heard. And most importantly, your persistence will pave the way to justice. Take a deep breath with me now, and let's affirm together. I'm stronger than any challenge before me. My patience is building my path to freedom. My truth cannot be silenced or suppressed. Justice is already working in my favor. I trust in the timing of my breakthrough. I am not just surviving. I am becoming unstoppable. Keep gathering evidence. Keep maintaining boundaries. Keep believing in your worth. Your breakthrough may be closer than you think. The light of justice isn't just coming, it's already within you, growing stronger with every step you take. I share this insight every week to help others find their path to justice. Join our growing community by subscribing and turning on notifications. Together we are stronger. What I'm sharing with you today comes from my own journey through this challenging process. Many of these strategies, the emotional survival techniques, the importance of maintaining daily records, the power of building a support network, I discovered this through experience, often wishing I had known them sooner. During my 10 months representing myself in court, I learned invaluable lessons about resilience and preparation. That's why I'm creating this space now to share what I've learned so you can be better prepared for your journey. Each week, I share insights that I wish someone had shared with me earlier. Emotional survival techniques that help me stay strong. Real stories of perseverance that can guide your path. Strategies I discover through my own experience. Okay? Subscribe and turn on notifications to access this insight that can make a difference in your journey. Your stories matters, and your experiences could illuminate the path for others. Share your journey in the comments below. The wisdom you have gained might be exactly what another survivor needs to hear today. For those seeking support or wanting to connect with others who understand this journey, reach out to me at the email in the description box below. While I cannot provide legal advice, I can offer a space where your experiences are heard and validated. Share insights from my own path of healing and growth. Affirmation. Remember, each step forward strengthens not only you, but our entire community. Together, we are building the support system we wish we had from the beginning.